Welcome to Wild Wonders, where we dive deep into the heart of nature's most brutal, breathtaking, and untamed creatures. Today, we're venturing into the dense and mysterious Amazon rainforest, home to some of the most dangerous and enigmatic animals that have ever existed. In the heart of the world's most untamed wilderness, where sunlight barely touches the jungle floor and the rivers flow like veins through the earth's green lungs, nature writes its own brutal law: survival. This is the Amazon rainforest, a colossal cathedral of life and death, where the most dangerous animals in the world roam unseen: jaguars with eyes like molten gold, silently stalking prey through the shadows; anacondas thick as tree trunks, coiled in ancient silence beneath murky waters; piranhas with teeth like surgical blades, swarming with instinctive rage. Here, venom drips not just from fangs but from vibrant frogs smaller than a thumb, and every step could be your last. But now, a new force enters the wild, fearless, fierce, and driven by purpose. Not soldiers, not scientists, but a team of the world's most beautiful and brave women, warriors in spirit, champions of survival, each one a master of her element: fire, water, wind, and earth. Armed with grit, knowledge, and the will to explore the untouchable, they step into the green abyss to face creatures mankind fears the most. Deep within the lungs of the earth lies a savage world, untamed, unyielding, and teeming with creatures more dangerous than death itself. Welcome to the Amazon rainforest, where survival is a fight, and beauty can be as fierce as any beast. On today's journey through Wild Wonders, we witness the raw battles of nature, where the world's most dangerous animals face off against fearless, breathtakingly beautiful women trained for the wild. This is not just survival, this is war. The air is thick with humidity. Every leaf glistens with dew and danger. Deep in the dense underbrush, the silence is broken only by the soft rustling of life, or death. And there, slithering like a shadow through water, is the Amazon's most feared predator, the green anaconda. Over 30 feet long and weighing more than 500 pounds, this monster doesn't kill with venom, it crushes. Its strength is legendary. But today, it meets a legend of its own: Camila Torres, a Brazilian MMA champion and ex-Special Forces operative, now an Amazon survivalist. With raven black hair tied tightly back, eyes like sharpened obsidian, and muscles carved from years of discipline, Camila is more than just beauty, she's a force of nature. Deep in the emerald veins of the Amazon, where sunlight dares not touch the forest floor, something ancient awakens. The jungle doesn't whisper, it screams. In this realm of predators and primal law, even the most beautiful and fearless women must become warriors to survive. This is no fantasy. This is the savage pulse of the Amazon. And tonight, on Wild Wonders, we bring you real-life encounters between nature's fiercest beasts and the world's boldest female adventurers. Welcome to Amazon's deadliest battles, when nature strikes the world's most fearless women. Among this chaos, our story begins with Dr. Leila Moreau, a French-Brazilian wildlife biologist and survivalist known not just for her stunning beauty, but for her relentless pursuit of Amazonian truth. Leila had spent over 6 years studying jaguar behavior in the depths of the rainforest, living with local tribes, documenting kills, and even tracking nocturnal hunting habits. It was during the late wet season of 2021. Rain thundered across the treetops, and the swollen rivers bled into the land. Leila and her team had just set up a camera trap near the banks of the Rio Negro. That evening, she wandered off, just 500 meters from camp, far enough to be alone, but close enough to feel safe. That's when she heard it. A low rustle. Not the playful chirping of monkeys. Not the distant roar of a howler. This was the silent, deadly stalking of a jaguar, a Panthera onca, the apex predator of the South American wild. The beast was massive, over 220 pounds of muscle, stealth, and ancient instinct. With fur marked like shadows and fire in its eyes, it lunged from the underbrush, crashing into her with terrifying force. But Leila was no ordinary scientist. She had trained with indigenous tribes and learned their secrets: how to move like a jaguar, how to climb like a monkey, how to fight like a warrior. As the jaguar sank its claws into her shoulder, she stabbed upward with a handcrafted obsidian blade, slashing across its snout. In the heart of the Amazon, a place where sunlight filters through ancient canopies and shadows hide the untamed, a war of survival is always underway. But this time, it's not just nature against nature. It's nature versus humanity's most daring defenders. 5 women, beautiful in spirit and deadly in skill, journey deep into the green abyss to document the world's most dangerous predators. What begins as a research mission soon spirals into a primal battle. From the venom-soaked fangs of the Bushmaster to the crushing coils of a 30-foot anaconda, each encounter brings them closer to the edge of the jungle, of their limits, and of life itself. This is Wild Wonders, Amazon Fury. Blood mixed with rain. Roars echoed into the trees. The fight became a dance of death between primal nature and human resilience. But Layla's story was only the beginning. From pythons that squeeze the breath out of the earth, to piranhas that can strip flesh in seconds, the Amazon has tested many women, from models turned explorers to survival instructors battling both beast and betrayal. Armed only with a machete and her instincts, she enters the murky swamp where the giant serpent reigns. She moves with grace, scanning the treetops and waters with unwavering focus. The anaconda is nearly invisible in the water, but Camila's senses are sharpened from years of jungle warfare. The beast strikes, fast, coiling like a thunderclap. Camila dodges, rolling into the mud, using it to mask her scent. The fight begins not with strength, but with strategy. As coils wrap around her leg, she drives her machete into the serpent's side, the hiss of steel and snake echoing through the canopy. This is no myth. This is real. This is Wild Wonders. Meet Aria, biologist and survivalist, trained in the Arctic, raised by wolves of war, now face to face with the Jaguar, nature's silent killer. One wrong move, and she becomes prey. But Aria isn't here to run, she's here to understand, to push limits, to provoke the very instincts that separate predator from prey. The Jaguar strikes, a flash of teeth and fury, but Aria holds her ground, heart pounding like the drums of an ancient tribe. Next is Layla, freediver, linguist, and martial arts expert, swimming beneath the surface of the Amazon River, chasing whispers of a legendary anaconda said to be over 30 feet long. The jungle watches. The water grows still. Then, from the shadows, movement. Scales shimmer like liquid obsidian. The snake wraps around her in a crushing embrace, but Layla knows the rhythm of the beast. With technique and cunning, she doesn't fight the anaconda, she dances with it, bending the wild to her will. Above, where the air is thick with mist and danger rides the wind, Zara, ex-special forces and expert in jungle warfare, navigates the high trees to track the elusive harpy eagle, a raptor with talons that can shatter bone. But something else lurks in the canopy. A swarm of bullet ants, creatures whose sting is ranked the most painful in the world. One bite brings fire. Dozens bring madness. Yet Zara moves with the precision of a panther, her beauty cloaked in camouflage, her mind a machine honed by chaos. This is not a fantasy. This is Wild Wonders. The Amazon is no place for the weak, but these women are not here to conquer. They are here to clash, to understand, to challenge the primal forces that govern life itself. And when beast and beauty collide in the raw theater of the wild, what emerges is not just survival, it's a story of strength, of scars, of symbiosis between human courage and the world's most feared predators. This is just the beginning. In this series, each episode will dive deeper, the world's most beautiful and bold women taking on the Amazon's deadliest forces. Jaguars. Anacondas. Poison. Fire. Pain. Power. All in a battle for truth, legacy, and the thrill of the untamed. Subscribe to Wild Wonders, and witness the ultimate face-off between beauty and the beast. The Amazon is a place where beauty and danger intertwine like no other. In this incredible world, we'll also explore the fierce and courageous women who dare to fight back against these mighty creatures. These women aren't just fighting for survival, they are facing the Amazon's greatest challenges with intelligence, strength, and resourcefulness. Join us on an adrenaline-packed journey where nature's fiercest predators meet their match. Deep in the emerald heart of the Amazon rainforest, where sunlight barely kisses the forest floor and predators rule with primal instincts, a hidden world thrives, untamed, unmerciful, and mesmerizing. Here, survival is not a choice but a constant, fierce war of tooth and claw. But what happens when the world's most captivating and courageous women journey into this raw wilderness? Not for glamour, not for fame, but to face nature's most feared predators head-on. This is Wild Wonders, where the clash of beauty and beast unfolds in the ultimate test of strength, willpower, and wild instinct. From jaguars pouncing from shadowed branches to anacondas slithering in silence, from venomous spiders weaving death to caimans lurking beneath black waters, the Amazon does not forgive, and it never forgets. In this series, we follow elite female explorers, warriors of beauty and bravery, as they confront, survive, and sometimes battle the fiercest animals on Earth. This is no fairy tale. This is the Amazon. This is the edge of the world. This is Wild Wonders. Our journey begins on the mighty Rio Negro, slicing through the lungs of the planet like a serpent of silver. On board, 5 women, survivalists, biologists, martial artists, and models, each trained to face danger with elegance and aggression. They are not here to pose. They are here to prove the first night falls fast in the Amazon. Shadows stretch long and sounds grow louder. From the trees, red howler monkeys scream warnings. From below, giant bullet ants march. One sting, and a grown man weeps in pain for 24 hours. A sudden rustle. A shape. A hiss. The Bushmaster, the deadliest pit viper of South America, slithers near the sleeping bags. No one moves. The snake senses vibration, not sight. Camila slowly reaches, and in a heartbeat, grabs it behind the head. Describe the Amazon rainforest, lush, dark, filled with dangerous terrain, overgrown vegetation, and unique ecosystems. It is home to thousands of species, many of which have not even been discovered. Introduce the variety of dangerous animals, the jaguar, anaconda, piranha, poison dart frog, and the many venomous spiders and snakes that lurk in the shadows. Discuss the importance of the Amazon to the planet's biodiversity, while explaining the constant battle for survival among species in this unforgiving environment. These apex predators are one of the most feared creatures in the Amazon. Describing how jaguars stalk their prey with a combination of speed, stealth, and sheer power. The incredible strength of their jaws, capable of crushing skulls, sets them apart as ruthless hunters. The world's largest snakes, capable of reaching lengths over 30 feet, capable of suffocating animals much larger than themselves. Describe an anaconda's ambush technique and the terror they instill when wrapping around their victims. How they can even ambush unsuspecting travelers. Perhaps the most infamous Amazonian fish, piranhas are quick, hungry, and bloodthirsty in large packs. How they can strip an animal down to the bone in minutes, and the psychological horror of knowing they might be lurking in the waters. Beautiful, yet deadly. These small, brightly colored creatures pack enough poison to kill multiple humans. How they utilize their toxins as a defense mechanism and how their vibrant colors warn of their lethal power. From the Brazilian wandering spider to the Bushmaster snake, explore how the venomous creatures of the Amazon use their deadly bites for both predation and self-defense. These women aren't just helpless victims of nature's wrath. They are survivors, warriors, explorers, and biologists who understand the delicate balance between survival and the danger that comes with it. Discuss real-life survival experts, some who have trained in the Amazon, and how they use knowledge of the terrain, animal behavior, and their own physical strength to navigate dangerous encounters. Introduce women who've ventured into the Amazon to document or explore it, sharing their incredible stories. For instance, a woman who wrestles with an anaconda, using her knowledge of snakes to escape an almost deadly encounter. For dramatic effect, imagine a group of women embarking on an expedition into the deepest parts of the Amazon, armed with weapons and wit. They fight off an attacking jaguar with a combination of quick thinking and intense action. One could be a skilled biologist, the other a former soldier with expertise in jungle combat. These fictional women should represent strength, skill, and resolve. A fierce woman armed with only a spear and a strong will, fighting back against the massive jaguar that has ambushed her. The struggle for dominance between human and animal unfolds in a dance of strength, strategy, and quick reflexes. The woman, knowing the anaconda's tendencies, uses her survival training to twist and turn, avoiding its deadly grip. She battles through the suffocating coils, using her agility and knowledge of the snake's vulnerable points to break free. The woman is trapped in a river, surrounded by piranhas. She must think quickly, crafting a way to escape the bloodthirsty fish using tools she's crafted from the jungle's natural resources. The woman comes face to face with a venomous spider or snake. She must remain calm and use her knowledge of local remedies to neutralize the venom in time to survive. This section can be full of tension, building up to the climax where she makes a daring escape or fight. Highlight the vast unknown areas of the Amazon rainforest where some of the most dangerous creatures still wait to be discovered. The sense of mystery and the presence of unknown predators that could surpass anything known to man. Discuss the Amazon's cultural and mythical creatures. Legendary beings like the Jaguar, a giant sloth-like creature said to inhabit the deepest parts of the jungle, and other creatures that are part of local folklore. Could these legends be rooted in truth? As our journey through the Amazon comes to an end, we reflect on the incredible power and beauty of the creatures who call this dense jungle home. But we also celebrate the bravery of those, like the women we've followed, who venture into these treacherous lands. Their battles remind us that nature's forces are not easily tamed, but through intelligence, courage, and sheer willpower, humans can find a way to survive. Deep in the heart of South America, a world of mystery and danger unfolds beneath a ceiling of emerald green. The Amazon, Earth's largest rainforest, harbors over 390 billion trees, thousands of unknown species, and secrets darker than the night. This is a land where only the strong survive, and even beauty can't shield you from the beasts that rule the jungle. In today's gripping expedition, we dive into an untold story. What happens when the world's most dangerous animals encounter some of the most beautiful, fearless women on Earth, warriors, biologists, survivalists, and explorers fighting not just for science or glory, but for survival? They are not ordinary tourists or lost wanderers. These women are trained in jungle survival. Former Navy officers, biologists, martial artists, and survival influencers. Their mission? To document, defend, and experience the Amazon's raw power firsthand. But no training could fully prepare them for what lay ahead. She has spent over a decade in the field, tracking predators like jaguars and anacondas. With a background in both science and capoeira, a Brazilian martial art, Leila brings a blend of intellect and strength. In the forest, she is respected, but not feared. We are visitors here. We are not at the top of the food chain in the Amazon. That's something most people don't understand until it's too late. The Amazon remains as one of the most dangerous, yet awe-inspiring places on Earth. Whether real or fictional, the animals of this land are forces to be reckoned with, and so too are the women who take them on. Thank you for watching today's episode of Wild Wonders. If you're fascinated by the raw power of nature and the incredible courage of those who brave it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more wild adventures. And let us know in the comments, which Amazonian animal would you fear the most? Or who do you think would win in a battle, a fierce woman or one of the jungle's deadliest predators? Until next time, stay wild.